So for me, one question is, what according to you is success or achievement? So that we follow your steps.
Success and achievements are two sides of a coin. The first is the head is the achievement, and then you call it success. But success and achievement is individualized. What my perception is different from Ms. Anand Krishna's perception and Dr. Habib Rahman's perception of achievements and success. Finally, what is important in success and achievement is self-satisfaction. How we have achieved that success. Success can be achieved in so many ways. You know, the politicians achieve success in a different manner. Businessmen achieve success in another different manner. A scientist achieves his achievement in his own endeavor. So finally, the person who achieves a success should be satisfied that he has attained it by his hard work and by determination. That is success. Success which is achieved ill-gotten is no success at all.
Thank you, sir. And since there are all the dignitaries are here, I wanted to know the medicine, the development in medicine in 2020, by 2020, what would it be according to you? Like in the field of medicine, what would you dream of, or what would you think it would be in India?
As in any science, any technology, medicine has evolved so much. Perhaps the last 10 to 20 years of evolution in medicine far surpasses the success made in medical field in the whole history of mankind. What we have achieved in the medical field for the last 1 decade is much more than what we have achieved in the last 50 years. With the biotechnological pursuits, with the radiology, with the evolution of laboratory techniques, with the technologies which has emerged with the medical field, the doctor is just a person who evolves himself these technologies. That's why the patient is so much dependent on technologies these days than the partner himself. This should not change. Doctor is a doctor whose touch of hand and warmth is much more important even the best of the technologies. That is important.
You want to ask something? Yeah.
I want to know your attitude on your life as a doctor.
My attitude in life is to work hard and make other people work hard with me. That is my attitude in life. And number two, do your duty and leave the rest to God. Karmanye vadikaraste mapaleshu katachana. That believe in God, believe in what you do, automatically everything should be all right. But if it doesn't, don't repent. Always, you know, Thomas Alva Edison tried 1,236 times to give light to that particular bulb. And somebody like that, like you asked him, how is that you went on for 1,235 times for getting into? He said, 1,335 times I taught the world how not to light a bulb. And the 36th time I taught the world how to light a bulb. That is life.
Thank you, sir.
Large student population is communities change with the world. Change is a natural phenomenon. If you do not change, the world will change you. As a surgeon, if I do not practice what is on today, I will be an armchair surgeon. What I teach today, what I taught 10 years ago is just to be written in the history books today, because it has changed so much. So you will have to change with the world, then only you will be successful. The youth of this country, especially the educated youth, not even the uneducated youth, have the most vital role to play in modern India. It is the youth which can make a difference, because the thinking with the modern age, thinking what is to be done and what is not to be done. But at the same time, what is important in the modern age is moral caliber of our younger people. They will have to, even in the colleges or institutions, they must be taught what is morality, what is immorality, what is good and what is bad. For this, I feel the parents at home and the teachers in the school should be role models. Because the first thing a child sees in his everyday life is his parents, what they do, and they follow it. And the next thing is the teachers, what they do and what they profess. So if that is the one, you have good teachers and good parents, the modern students will also evolve to be better people than the parents and the teachers.
The education system should give attention to transforming information into data, data into knowledge, and knowledge into wisdom. This is the requirement of education. Any education system should give focus to these things. Today we are having a lot of information available everywhere and anywhere. They have to be transformed into data in a tabular form, then knowledge, converted into knowledge. And maybe experience will, with knowledge, with experience, they will transform into wisdom. That is what Abdul Kalam, our president, analyzed the system. And people should be having wisdom, and that should take them up in their career and life.
In Myanmar, everybody think Dada is the first person, but we are trying to change the system. What do you want to send message to other people as a medical person? In Myanmar, everybody think doctor is the first person, but doctor. In Myanmar, everybody think doctor is the first person. Doctor is the first person. But we are trying to change this system. How do you think about that? And what do you send message to other people?
You asked a very sensitive question because Vaidyo Narayana Hari or Vaidyo Devo Bhava was the old dictum. And now for the last few years, you find that doctors are blamed that they do a lot of wrong things. But it is individualistic. So once we take a Hippocrates oath that I will do my best to my patients, you should not go against that particular oath. And doctors are not gods. That was the belief. Doctors are human beings. They are like any other person. They are likely to err. They are likely to do wrong things. But they should not do things which are wrong, which is under their control, they should not do it. That is important. And the other thing, Professor Dr. Anand Krishna rightly said about Abdul Kalam, I always follow that great words of Abdul Kalam. All of us are dreamers. We dream. We dream every day. We dream to be, but we all dream in the night. And when we get up in the morning, alas, we feel after all it was a dream, and it is not to be. But as Abdul Kalam rightly said, you must be daydreamers, and you should not sleep till you achieve what you have dreamt. That should be our aim in life.
Thanks, sir.
O Almighty, create thoughts and actions in the minds of the people of our nation, so they may live united. May they live united. O Almighty, this is my prayer. O Almighty, help them choose the right path. Bless all the people of our nation with strength of character and of righteousness. O Almighty, this is my prayer.